This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let's talk about Tenacious D, Jack Black. This story you'll see all over the news today. It was a shocker. It's really bad. So let me paint a picture for you. Tenacious D have just kicked off their Australian tour. We saw the footage of them coming into the country the other day, Jack Black in his long socks and he's signing signatures. And anyway, so this is the morning, this is on Sunday, this is the morning that we woke up to find out the Donald Trump assassination attack had happened. Now, it happened to be on that day that they had a show that night, and Jack Black's bandmate, Kyle Gass, it was his birthday. Now, on stage, as they sing Happy Birthday, a cake is brought out to Kyle. Kyle then is asked for a birthday wish, and he makes a statement. Have a listen to the audio.
Don't miss Trump next time. Thank you. We love you, kids.
If you didn't pick up on what he said, it was, don't miss Trump next time.
Now, from the reaction of the crowd, you would have thought that you would have got away with it because a majority of the crowd was sort of laughing and cheering. But I think, you know, when these things then get into the media, it's escalated. It's so
it's a shocker.
They then had to cancel the Newcastle gig, which was the night after Whip, which a lot of people in Newcastle here were fuming because they had to make the trip.
Yep. And Jack Black, I mean, we've had him on the show numerous times. He's obviously a very funny guy. He's obviously a very smart guy. He was in shock. He said, I've been blindsided by what his mate has come out and said and the comment that was made publicly on the night. I mean, they don't support Donald Trump, but they certainly don't support that kind of behaviour either. So I think what happened with the crowd, if you hear everybody cheer and sort of, scream out, really they're lost in the hype of the moment, and probably half of them didn't even hear what he said. But don't miss Trump next time. So Jack Black has come out and said, I would never condone hate speech or encourage political violence in any form. After much reflection, I no longer feel it is appropriate to continue the Tenacious D tour.
So it's the whole tour is off. We found out this morning, and Frontier Touring are looking after this, and they do an amazing job. But I dare say that this would have got quite serious, and there would have been threats. Jack Black, I mean, both of them have families. You then think to yourself, can we go on stage and be exposed? I think they've had to make the right decision here.
Kyle, who made the comment, came out and said the line I improvised on stage Sunday night in Sydney was highly inappropriate, dangerous, and a terrible mistake. I don't condone violence of any kind in any form against anyone.
Well, so we were talking about this before as well, and Jack Black is, he is also in a lot of children's movies.
Yep.
I mean, I know that he was at a rally for Joe Biden recently, you were just saying, Whip, but like this. I mean, it's you just cannot go into those areas. I mean, you can obviously think it, but when you're on stage and you have that platform, you cannot be promoting anything like that.
Do you need to cancel the tour? I mean, it's a shocker. I mean, the tour probably can't go on without Kyle on stage, so you'd need to consider that. He would need to be there because he's a big part of it.
Well, no, it'd be the whole band, and the unfortunate thing is that you would have people threatening both of them now. So my question to you is, let's say it was you had a family and you had a gig tonight, Whip, and you're getting death threats. Are you going to go up there and perform?
In Australia?
Yes.
Probably.
Oh, that's why he's the best guy.
You can't keep him down, can you?
I'm Tenacious G.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Tenacious Whip Flea.
Oh, you'd have to weigh the whole thing. It's impossible for me to say. I'm not in the situation, but I wonder, it is a shocker. Like, what he said is the worst. But I just think of, like you were talking about, the shows that were coming up and people came out and said, we flew into town, we got the train, we bought accommodation, we paid for the tickets. We did all of this.
People's safety is the number. That's paramount.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it's a risk. No, not here.
Well, but if there's death threats from people in Australia...
We don't know that.
Yeah.
We don't know that at all.
But also, it looks like the whole group, they've split up.
Have they?
Yeah,
What's
he
fallen
goes on.
out?
He goes on his statement and says he's put all creative projects for Tenacious D on hold, so they're not doing anything.
How angry would you be if you were Jack Black at your mate Kyle? Like, you would be furious.
Look, I think they have the same sense of humour.
Yeah, but he
There's
didn't
that
say
wicked
it.
sense. I know. We make mistakes. We've done it on this show before.
Not me.
Oh, regularly,
Tenacious
mate.
whip flea.
The amount of threats I send into Nova to say, get that guy off air.
Don't make me cancel the tour.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.